Well, each new year, many people make resolutions promising to get their finances in order. So joining us today is financial expert Janelle Dito of Fico, here to explain why it's important to understand your Fico score. Janelle leads the Fico Score Open Access program, which has helped millions of Americans understand their credit health. So welcome, Janelle. Why is the start of a new year a perfect time to check your Fico score?
Thanks for having me, Emily. Yeah, I love starting off a new year with knowledge. And knowing your FICO score is going to be one of those great things that helps you set realistic financial goals that are going to help you have a great year. So while people are setting all kinds of other goals for the year, I think financial goals and credit health are right at the top of that.
And so how can knowing your FICO score help you make better financial decisions?
Lenders use your FICO score to help, decide on whether or not to give you the loan you applied for or the card you applied for. So if you know what kinds of rates you're really going to get, you can make your plans around that. I think it's critical that you don't get any of those surprises.
Yes, as a 20-something with a lot of student loan debt, I know how much your score can affect you and what apartments you can rent and what cars you can get. So what are the steps that someone can take to improve their FICO score?
The most important thing that goes into calculating a FICO score is paying your bills on time or your payment history. So making sure that you pay your bills and that you do so, just at least the minimums, and that you're able to, show that positive history of paying your bills. That's going to be the first thing that's important. The next thing is going to be keeping your utilization down. So basically, don't max out your credit cards. And then lastly, really just take on credit only if you need it. Don't apply for things you don't need. That's going to bring undue pressure on your FICO score. So those things should help you on the long run achieve and maintain a high FICO score.
Yes, as somebody who went from a very low score to a very high score, paying your bills on time and being patient and only applying for credit when you absolutely need it. It takes some time, but there is light at the end of the tunnel for all those young professionals out there with a lot of student loan debt. What is a good strategy for someone looking to recover from holiday spending?
The holiday spending issue is one we're all dealing with, for sure. Setting a budget and sticking to it. You used the word patience a moment ago. It's really key. You've got to stick to it and make sure that you're paying those bills down and being, on top of it. Watching your FICO score and seeing it change with your positive behavior can be reinforcing to help you stay on track. I also think it's a good idea to go after maybe your higher interest rate cards. Those can help you, kind of get a bigger bang for your buck with the budget that you've got.
Yes. So we talked about this a little bit before. Being patient, looking at your score and knowing that, this is a marathon, not a sprint. How long does it take to improve financial health?
It really depends on what's going on your personal FICO score and your credit journey. Everybody is different. If you're recovering from something like, just a high credit card usage over the holidays, you can see that impact pretty quickly, paying that down. If you're working through a missed payment from, several years ago, time is really your friend, and here we are back to being patient. But, staying on top of it and don't give up. Time is your friend on some of those bigger impact items.
All right. Good advice for the new year. Where can people go to learn more about their FICO score?
You can get your FICO score for free from myfico.com/free or download the MyFICO app. Lots of banks also provide you with your FICO scores, so just make sure you're looking for that FICO score and staying on top of it.
All right. All great advice, Janelle. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.